Hey guys, Moon here, and welcome back to some more NieR Replicant. Last time we went back through the junk heap, defeated Khalil's Shade as well as BP, and then went back over to Seafront, sought out the man with the red satchel, rediscovered the shipwreck, and defeated Luis. And we were once again invited to the King's wedding, and that's exactly where we're going to be heading, well, right now. They turned our beautiful forests into this. No, my brother. We cannot defeat these humans in direct combat. Have faith in me. I know they can learn to live alongside others. I know it well. So this was once a forest, huh? What, like deforestation or what? Because it can't. How quickly can a forest turn into a desert? I mean, I guess like kind of quickly, because it wasn't the Sahara like a fairly lush area
to find wolves in the desert?
Before it eventually, before like erosion and all that turned into and like arid air turned it into a it's like a desert. Really? Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the Sahara was like fairly lush at one point. I cannot imagine this place being a forest, though. Also, how are the wolves surviving without, you know, completely overheating? We're heading back to the King's mansion. Can we head up here? No, I don't think we can. Really? That is stupid.
Covered in sand. Diving in sand is an excellent way to lose health. Do try to be more careful,
Vice, shut up. I just wanted to try something. Excuse me, are you looking for work right now?
What kind of work?
The rules state that we must make a ceremonial mask for our king, and I need help collecting the materials.
I can do that.
Yes, thank you. I will need 2 things from you. One is titanium alloy, which can be found in the junk heap. Another is crystal, which is a special kind of ore. I'll need 1 of each of them. Where do I find the crystal? Also, only 11% completed with the quests. Yeah, that's, that sounds about right. I think it's... No, it's not you. Where's the crystal? Guess I'm gonna go shopping for it, but... I don't even know, like, where it... I can't even fathom. Oh. Here. Thank you for helping out with your country's economy. You know, something that I haven't... A question that I've had ever since I was, like, 7 or 8 is how do countries do business with each other? Like, it's... you know? It's like, is it a literal physical, or like, fiscal transaction? Or, I mean, obviously it has to be fiscal, but... or monetary, but... like, is it a literal transition of money? Like, you know, what if it's between 2 countries that don't share a currency? Like, what if it's between, I don't know. I don't know why Gibraltar came to mind. And like, Singapore. I know I've heard of I know I've heard the answer before. I literally just cannot remember what it is. No, do not answer the... no.
I've got your things.
Now I can create the mask. Oh, thank you very much.
What manner of ceremony is this mask for?
The king will wear this mask when he is pondering a new rule.
That's a pretty specialized mask.
Here's your payment, by the way. 10,000 gold! Well worth it. Remember to walk. Ah, you came! It's been so long.
We hear your days of bachelorhood are coming to a close, King.
Congrats.
Forgive my prying, but we are all eager to know the identity of your lucky bride.
Oh, yes. How rude of me. How nice to see you again.
Hold on. Fira?
That's right.
You have grown into a fine example of womanhood. I'm sure you will make a splendid queen.
Kaine's gonna want to see this.
Indeed. But I'm truly glad to see you all. Did you know that my bride threatened to boycott the ceremony if you did not come? Ah, and you must be Emil.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, your royalness. Congratulations on your wedding.
Thank you.
I'm sorry Kaine's not here, but...
Let me guess, she's outside, right? What nonsense. She knows she's welcome here. And now I insist that you must stay with me tonight as honored guests of the royal family.
Of course. How could we refuse?
Hurry! One of our brothers is caught in a human trap. Why do they hunt us? Bunch of flea-ridden curs. Can't be letting them spoil the king's wedding, eh? Okay, so we have the Tuscan Raiders on our side. The night before the wedding.
To think they even have rules governing the timing and water temperature of a bath.
What's it to you? You don't even take baths. Kaine?
What is the matter?
I don't like this. Weddings are festive occasions, you know? Should I even be here?
We were invited here by the king, remember?
Sure, but what about everybody else?
This city isn't like our villages. It's all about the rules here. And since there isn't a specific rule about you, I honestly think they won't give a crap.
Yeah, maybe.
Will you at least procure a new set of lingerie for the festivities? Some spring colors, perhaps?
Piss off, book.
Talking book. Let's see how smug you are when I toss you on a campfire.
I love you, Kaine. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like the answer is something like I know I heard the answer before. I just don't remember what it is.
Oh,
What's up?
just having trouble getting to sleep.
The answer about like the, you know, exchange, the monetary exchange between two countries. I mean,
Something bothering you?
No, the opposite, in fact. I'm just so excited about the wedding that I can't settle down. I bet it's gonna have streamers and dancing and bears on unicycles and everything.
again, Emil, I ask, have you ever been here before?
I'm sorta jealous. I wish I was Fira.
You'll find a nice bride someday, Emil.
Huh? Oh, right. Bride.
You must be tired indeed if you misunderstood that simple social nicety.
Yeah, that's not exactly it.
Emil, you're gay. It's fine. The harvest was weak again this year, and my people are beginning to go hungry. Also, our quarrels with the wolves have taken a turn for the worse. The duties of a king are overwhelming. In fact, I feel somewhat guilty about holding a festival to celebrate my wedding.
Everyone needs to blow off steam and celebrate once in a while.
Indeed, your people have earned a moment of rest and respite.
I guess that's true.
Plus, you want to make Fira happy, right? Anyway, life is better when you have someone to fight for.
It's not a rule. That's not the rules, but perhaps it should be. Someone to fight for. Yes, I like the thought of that. Be strong, young one. Fight! What have we done to earn such wrath? You are right, my brothers. We move tonight. The humans will pay for what they have done.
Aw, weddings are the best. There's flowers everywhere. Everyone's happy. It's just great. I'm kind of jealous. Aren't you jealous, Kaine?
Nah.
Oh, come on.
And thus, in front of our beloved guests, as per Rule 904, I hereby request that you seal your union with a kiss. This sort of thing has always been hard for me. I just noticed that Kaine uses a meal as an armrest. The wolves are coming! Run!
That wolf is a shade.
You raised our force and poisoned our streams, and now you slaughter our young. We will abide your existence no longer, mankind. You will atone for your sins with blood. So one thing I'm noticing about this game is the idea of cycles. Fira! No, why did you protect me? Fira, say something! Enough, my husband. The people are nervous. Never mind that. Fira, you're... Thank you. You're gonna be alright. Thank you for making someone like me your bride. Thank you. Fira! No, don't leave! Fira! Fira, come back! She is gone, my liege. A prouder, more splendid queen there will never be. Fira. Your life had just begun. You came from the outside, your existence was hard. But you were finally going to be happy. My liege. We're gonna travel. Or we're gonna travel. To see new things. To be together. We were gonna be together forever. We promised each other. Now I have Rick Astley stuck in my head. All men, take arms. The wolves die tonight.
I would rethink this course of action, King. Ahead lies a battle you cannot win.
My liege, then I will go. You can't, my lord. They must die. Kill the wolves. Kill them all. The queen would very much frown upon this course of action. You are the king and leader of the masked people. Your duty is to your people and whatever. While the threat of the wolves loom large, you must first solidify the defenses of Facade. I beg of you, do not bring shame to the queen's memory as a ruler or a husband.
The king's grief is strong. I doubt he will stand down at this point.
Yeah. I'm guessing he'll run off to take on the wolves any time now.
Will we let him go by himself?
Of course not. Hell, I hate the wolves too.
Then we must prepare for the fight. It will not be an easy one.
I know.
Yeah, something I noticed about this game is the idea of cycles. Oh, great benefactor, please save the king from his pain. But like the idea that our first run through the game, or like the first half of the first act, or the first ending and the second half, mirrored each other.
Yeah, time to avenge Fira.
And then we're playing through it again. Fira is not the only victim here. These damned wolves continue to claim the lives of many people. I will not allow them to suffer anymore. As their king, I must take a stand. And if the rules say I can't, then damn the rules.
The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
I will not be defeated.
Then count us in.
This is too much. That is too much for me to ask.
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that.
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Thank you, my friends. Where are you going, my liege? To strike the wolves. The city is yours. My liege, that would be a violation of multiple rules. Did the rules keep Fira from dying? No, my lord. What did Fira ever do? She was close to knowing happiness, and she had it snatched away from her. Yes, my lord. Was it Fira's fault for being that she was so frail? No, my lord. Then get out of my way! I cannot, my lord. You are behaving like a fool. Clearly you're still young. How dare you! Queen Fira was a kind and gentle woman. All in our city loved her, did they not? Hear me, mask of the men of the mask. Who do we protect? And who is our king's beloved? Queen Fira. Who stained the court with the blood of our queen? The wolves did. Then who will be the ones that vanquish the wolves? The men of the mask. Sire, I require permission, or I request permission to join these men in battle. I apologize. It took more... whatever. You visited all of them? I did, my liege. There are rules about this sort of thing, after all. Rules do not exist to bind you. They exist so that you may know your freedom. Yes, I understand now. My liege, you are a worthy successor to your father. You. A foolish king attracts a foolish people. Do not forget this. You are a foolish people indeed, to sacrifice so much to an idiot like myself. Is this all that remains? The humans will be upon us shortly. We can make our escape if we move now. I hear you, my brothers, and I share your desire to die with honor. Your resolve is strong, and your pack thanks you. For the lives of our comrades, for the pride of our pack, death to the invaders. This is their den. I'm sorry to ask so much of you.
Forget it. It's for Fira.
Let's move.
But yeah, like hell, back in Seafront there was the for the Queen. Hell, you know, back at Seafront there was the whole like the cycle of the attacks, or not the attacks, the arguments between the married couple.
He seeks the king of Facade.
I don't know. Am I reading too much into things? Or am I reading too much into things? I don't think I am.
Such dogged, unwavering defiance.
Haha, nice pun.
So much rage. The smaller wolves are not infected with shades. But as for the leader,
If even one shade is here, then I have to kill all of them.
Come, wolves. Taste the sting of our blades. I will not leave one of you alive, or a single one of you. We can never forgive you, humans. There shall never be peace among us. Never, never, never.
above you, stay on your guard.
So that's why he was loyal. He was loyal to his pack. Poor beast, die! We cannot know peace as long as you draw breath. Those were my very words, human. For my people are falling, and for Fira! What have we done to deserve such a fate?
You must endure. Go, live, and think of me again. Thank you for being my friend.
Grandfather. She was placed into indentured servitude at a young age and forbidden to speak. In that harsh environment, with no family, she toiled day after day. And just as her future was looking bright,
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
she was?
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king, and now you must do all you can to honor her memory.
I will do my best. I swear it. I'm sorry, I need to be alone now. The king isn't allowed to shed tears in front of others.
Is that another infernal rule?
The people of the mask live and die by our rules, and sometimes we even break them. Isn't that right, Fira?
The poor king.
This is all the Shade's fault.
Yeah, I was thinking,
This is the last of them.
yep.
Now we can find the Shadow Lord. And Yona.
We certainly can.
Hold on, Yona. I'm almost there.
I'm thinking like this. I mean, this game probably has like a theme of what's it called?
We should return to
Cycles.
Replicant and see if she has any final words for us.
I was gonna head. Yeah, whatever. And I don't think I need to say, like, the wolves and the people of Facade, like, the cycle of violence there. You know, the wolves attack Facade because Facade attacked the wolves, because the wolves attacked Facade, because Facade attacked the wolves, and it's a war that nobody knows who started.
What is it?
So, we can finally save Yona now, huh?
It would appear that way. What is it, lad? You've quite the pensive look on your face.
Listen, I need your advice. It's about Kaine and Emil. This upcoming fight with the Shadow Lord is gonna be rough. And while I'd do anything for Yona, I'm not sure it's fair to drag the two of them into this.
Are you truly worried about such a thing now, after all our merry little band has been through?
Hey, the fuck's this hot garbage you've been spewing?
Someone's been eavesdropping, eh?
Kaine, Emil, look, I just...
Wanted to leave us behind? Why, so we'd be safe? Fuck that.
Kaine's right. You accepted me. You told me we'd be together no matter what happens. Now it's time for us to return the favor.
Don't make me start talking about loyalty and debts and all that. You know I hate mushy shit.
But...
If it makes you feel better, we're not doing it for free. After we rescue Yona, we're totally gonna call in a favor of our own.
Uh-huh.
We're going on a journey to cure Kaine's possession and restore my body.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be tons of fun.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Just think of all the delicious local foods we can try along the way.
I'm gonna eat way more than my fair share. So you better get ready to pony up.
Thanks, you two. We're gonna rescue Yona. I swear it.
God, I love Emil and Kaine.
I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
That's because
Overthinking
it
it,
is.
But
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me and I'm going.
I see.
We're doing this because we're predetermined to. Not because this is a video game, but because free will doesn't exist in this universe. Because we're in a program, we're in a simulation. Hello, you two.
You're really gonna do it? The whole village is buzzing, you know. They say you're gonna go rescue Yona.
How do they know? We literally just got here. How do they know? Why? How do they know what we're doing? How do they know that we just got this? Unless you two have told them. Because you two are spies.
I guess it's really happening, huh?
I'll bring her back. I promise.
About that.
Yeah?
Nothing. Never mind. Popola just loves to worry. Anyway, you be careful. Yes, do be careful.
Thanks.
Yeah, this is gonna be a short one because we get to the door and yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a short one because as soon as we enter through the doors, it's gonna be another hour. I don't want this to be an hour and 40-minute long episode. What am I doing? I mean, I guess it could take 20 minutes to fight through, fight to the door. It's not unreasonable. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm wondering something. Can I parkour? No. I tried.
Everything in working order?
Yeah, Vice. I'm good.
Your health is diminished. Do be more careful next time,
Vice, why are you breaking the fourth wall? It's because none of this is real, because this is a simulation.
Oh there. Popola told me about you. Just tell me where you're going, and I'll take you there. No charge.
Are we ready?
Let's all make it back alive, okay?
It's a plan.
Has anyone traveled to Seafront or, like, Facade or whatever using the boats? It just doesn't feel like a super useful, considering it's like not even a 5-minute walk. Sure, I guess it saves time for like a speed run or something. But then you skip out on like all the dialogue. Thank you for running right into my spear. It's very kind of you. I was having a conversation with my sister about this game. Level 32. I didn't know I was level 31. I thought I was 29. Yeah, I was having a conversation with my sister about this game a couple of days ago. I was, was talking about the plot thus far, and all of my notes and what I think is about to happen and whatnot. And she asked me a lot of questions that I never even considered. Mostly just like asking me why. Why did I think XYZ about the game? Or like what's about to happen or not. But I don't know, it's I honestly didn't know where I was going to go with that story, but yeah. Oh, she's not really big into games. Like, she'll play them, sure. Sometimes, but she's not like really big into them. But I don't know, she genuinely seemed like quite interested about like the story, and like she was picking up on a couple of plot threads that I was going through the plot, and I was like, she picked up on a couple of plot threads that she predicted like what was gonna happen next using context clues from what I was saying and whatnot, and it's fun being functionally literate. Because I was telling her, like, I'm pretty sure my AP Lit and Comp teacher, or our AP Lit and Comp teacher, since we had the same teacher just a couple years apart. Yeah, I was telling her about how I'm pretty sure our teacher, or our former teacher, would either be really excited that I'm using her class to, to try to predict all of this, or confused. Although, I knew the answer was gonna be like, that our former teacher would be like ecstatic that I'm using this, that I'm using her, what she taught us in a, with a medium outside of, books. Because the big thing about that class is not only like reading, because yeah, reading is like a big, part of English class, but comprehension. But not only like comprehending, what is happening, on the page, but asking the questions, why, or like, what's important, or is looking, try to read like subtext and all that. Which my education nearly failed me in the English department. Like completely, I was almost failed in the English department because, well, internal politics in the school system. So, elementary school or primary school, elementary school, English is, very cut and dry, very basic, learning how to read. And, like, very basic reading comprehension. And then in middle school, we were supposed to learn, a little bit more advanced techniques of how to read. No. Oh my god. Fuck. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Very cool. That's not at all what I told you to do, but fine. But, you know, learning, you know, middle school is, like, supposed to be, you know, taking what you learned in elementary school, just applying it a little bit more, you know, learning how to write, you know, learning how to write properly, I guess, would be, you know, would be how to describe it. And, like, you know, starting to ask questions and all that. Yeah, no. Not our middle school. At least not when I was going through there. 'Cause they had the bright idea of structuring the classes so that the quote unquote smart smart students unquote would be in the same level classes as the students a little bit further behind, so that, you know, the top students could, you know, get the lower level students back, you know, up to standard. Not to, you know, I don't want to, you know, come across as rude or anything, but that's basically, like, the internal the theory behind it. But in practice, what happened is that the top students got left behind. And we were basically told to, you know, do our own thing, or, you know, read at levels below our normal levels, so we were stagnant. Not just stagnant, like, we were regressing. We didn't learn shit in those 3 years. And our freshman year English teacher was not happy about that at all. He was expecting that he was expecting that we would head into his class knowing how to write an essay. Nobody in our class knew how to write an essay. So already we are 2-3 months behind because of 3 years of stagnation. So yeah, I somehow was in the advanced English class. Like, I was somehow in the class of 9th graders in an English class, you know, designed for 9th graders, but at the level of an 11th grader. Somehow I was in that class, despite English not, you know, never really being my strong suit. Ironic. Well, not ironic. Whatever. I don't know what I was going to say there. Yeah, in those 2 years, because I had him for 2 years. We had him as a class. We had him for 2 years. 10th grade or 9th grade and 10th grade. And my sister also had him. And the night and day difference, not only between when her class was, you know, when he had her grade, you know, the level of competence that, you know, they had, versus the level of competence my grade had. That was night and day. Meaning, you know, hers was the day and ours was the night, because there's nothing bright about our future at that point. Or at least there was nothing bright about our future. But also, a complete shift from when we were, you know, from when we had him, or, you know, there was a complete shift in our skill levels before and after we had his class. And we are here.
Such
Any
an
cutscenes?
ominous sight, and yet I find it strangely nostalgic.
Yeah. This is where Vice and I first met. And first fought together.
Wow! This is where you used to live, Vice?
Well, yes, I suppose. In a technical sense.
Pretty nice digs for a floating magazine.
At least it was free from annoying hussies like yourself.
We're going to be going through that store again. And next time, we're going to be hunting after Yona. And getting another ending. Probably. And until then, this is Moon signing out. Emil, why are you inside Kaine? Out of context? No. Yep, separate you two. Sure, I totally didn't see anything. Yeah, until then, this is Moon signing out. See ya.